Hey guys, hey, so I've got a weird setup to show you. I've got such a fucking weird video right now. Okay, so first of all, you're probably like, what am I murdering and who am I what am I covering up? But I'm about to groom the dogs, okay? So in order for me to do that, I need to kind of move myself around a little bit, because I need to plug this in and I need to be close enough to it. So I'm still kind of camera like flopping around. So just give me a minute to see what I can get into. Okay? So don't start yelling at me because of the video. Ugh, shit. This is not easy to get into. Hold on. Which side am I on? Come on, please get in there. Oh, there we go. Okay. So, just so you can prove it's me. Hi, oh my God. Don't look at what I don't have. Okay, thanks. All right. Let's see here. All right. So, I have two Pekingese. I have a long hair and I have a short hair Pekingese. I'm trying to get everything settled first. So I use, these are pet clippers, and I am looking for the brush that comes with it that I'm not freaking seeing. Oh my God, where's the brush? Are you freaking kidding me? Oh my God. I know I'm super whiny right now because I'm pissy about everything, but it's okay. It's okay. It's all right. All right, so anyway, the reason I have this set up is because the hair is going to go everywhere, and I actually have my shirt and my shirt and this tucked into the trash bag. So when I pull the trash bag out later, there won't be dog hair like all over my pants. At least there'll be dog hair all over this. Pull that up a little bit. Oh God, that's so sexy. Am I size sexy? Am I? No? Okay. Sucky, come here. She is not looking forward to this. Sucky. Hi, baby. Come on. Come on. And Yuki is hiding. Legit hiding. Come here. Hi, precious pie. Okay. First thing I'm going to do with her after I find what I did with it. Hold on. There it is. Nope, I know. Crunchy bag. I'm sorry. Crunchy bag. Mommy's sorry. Come here. All right, first thing I'm going to do with her is pick her back up and put her back on this. I want to show you her first. So, like I said, long-haired Pekingese. Her paws are overgrown. I've already trimmed her nails like 2 weeks ago, but like her hair grows so fast. And like her hootie ha and like her ears and stuff, like when they eat their food, it's legit like getting in their food. So I have to do this. I have dog coats for them, like super cute. So I also won't be taking them down all the way. She knows what's gonna happen. She's like, oh shit. She's like, maybe if I look really cute and adorable, my mommy won't do this to me. So she is 12 years old in August. And she is my pride and joy, my freaking everything. She is my baby. Yes, you are. You're mama's baby. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to use these. Can you see them? They're like emergency scissors, so it won't actually get in her eye. So what I do is I kind of comb out like right next to her eye, and then I take this and I just kind of get rid of a lot of the hair. Thank you so much. Come here. So you might see me pulling on her a lot, like don't flip out, she's not being abused. This is, I'm not a professional groomer. Grooming is like $50 to $70 depending on the kind of dog you have. And Saki is actually like $60 to get her done. And Yuki takes about $40. So as you can see, I'm not touching the skin. I'm just getting all the hair that go blind a lot. Like, they go blind a lot. I'm trying to see if I can... See, if I do that, you guys can't see me. And if I do that, you can't see the dogs. So there's like no freaking happy medium. Yeah, there's no happy medium, so you're just not going to be able to see my face if you want to see me actually doing the dogs. Unless I scoot like way back. Hold on. And then of course I have like 50 thieves behind me because Ellen, no. She's like, oh, we're done? No, we're not done. Stay, please. I'm sitting on a pillow because the floor hurts my Pekingese. Oh, God. I'm sorry, guys. I am not a professional. Hi. Hi. But I am a size sexy, so that should say something. I'm trying to get as far back as possible and still be able to reach. So, just keep pushing. Keep pushing. I think this is as good as it's gonna get. Let's see what I can do here. Yes, baby, I know. She's like, can we please be done? I don't want to do this. And I'm like, I'm sorry. But this is legitimately how I do it all the time. I'll be putting this on the bottom of her paws because it is snowy outside and this is non-toxic. I'm pretty damn sure. Hold on. I've been using this forever, so I just want to like make sure that I'm not telling you something like it's just petroleum pretty much. So I just put like the tiniest bit on the bottom of their paws because I feel like that it helps with, yes, I know, thank you. It helps a little bit. So I'm gonna try to scoot back one more time. There we go. I think this is as good as it's gonna get. Okay, and then I tuck my feet into it, and then we have a nice like tarp. Okay, so, hi, Bubby. Hi. She legit thought we were done because I stopped fucking with her. So now she's like, really? Really, dude? Thank you. You'll notice that they are super well behaved because I have been grooming them since they were babies. So after I get all this, I'll put them back outside to use the restroom because they tend to get all crazy. Stop, please. And then I'll give them a bath. So I don't know how long this video will be. Probably until the card on the phone, not the card, but like the hold still, please. The however much memory YouTube allows me to have, like to upload, because I have you sitting on YouTube right now. You are doing so well. Thank you so much. So anyway, like the hair in their eyes will grow directly in their eyes, and you see a lot. Just looking at your eye, baby. You will see a lot of Pekingese have abscesses or cherry eye, and they actually lose their eyesight because they don't get all the hair out of their eyes. So I make special care to make sure that they get all of that out of their eye as often as possible. Thank you for watching my video yesterday that I uploaded. I know it was kind of odd, but I felt, you know, like I think I should be able, if I don't want to talk, but I want to share stuff with you guys, I think I should be able to do that. And like, it's not like I didn't write what the video was going to be and the fact that I didn't talk. Like I wrote that, like I specifically put it in the comments that I was emotional, and I was. And like, I don't know if you guys were expecting me to like boo-hoo my eyes out. Like I wasn't like in a boo-hoo my eyes out mode. I just was kind of emotional and sad, and I didn't want to talk. Like I don't think there's anything wrong with that, and I wanted to share it with you. I still wanted to clean with you guys because you guys keep me company. Hi, baby. See how good she does with that? Like, she does really well with that. Make sure this side is good. Yeah, I know. if you can get a hold of these kind of scissors, you're not going to poke your dog's eyes out. Like, this is 100% worth every penny I spent on this. Hi. Yeah. Yeah. Thank you very much. Okay, and then literally it will be me like shaving like everything else. Now I have to decide like how far I'm willing to take the hair down. So I'm trying to see here. Do we want to do a 16 millimeters, so 5/8? Like, let me look. What does that look like for us? Why don't we try this one first, okay? Alright. So this is actually made for dogs. No. She's like, please don't. There we go. It's actually made for dogs. I'm just going to see what 5/8 looks like on her, which I think will do pretty well. Because I don't want to take her down to skin, but I do want to get some of this hair off of her, because like I said, she has a lot of hair, like a lot of hair. So this is the 5/8, and it's just taking just a little bit. Yuki, you know you're next. I think I'm gonna have to go down some. I don't think this is gonna be enough because it's not taking as much hair as I need off of her. But it is taking a fair amount. But we'll see. Just give me a minute. We'll see what we got. We'll see what we got working with. Okay? Mommy will see whether or not I want to keep this. Sorry, you got a knot in your hair. See how like her hair grows so fast? Like if I don't keep up on it and like constantly groom her, like she gets knots in her hair, and like they have to have a shower like once a week. And you know, I try my best to furminate with a furminator. Yes, I know you're not enjoying this part. But thank you for being good. I know. If you'll just lay down, it would feel better. She's like, you lay down. Yeah, she doesn't like this part. But usually, I think the reason why she doesn't like this part is usually I'm actually going in there and shaving her almost to the skin. So I'm not doing that this time. Just because it is, even though it's kind of feeling springy outside, it's not exactly spring, and I don't want her with no hair. So I'm just kind of thinning out what she's got, which will be much easier for me, and I think it'll feel better for her because she starts getting kind of hot. I have a bed that has a heater on it, a heating pad for underneath the sheets, and she likes to lay on it because of her joints. Like, she's old, just like Mama. She's got some arthritis like Mama, and she starts getting really hot on it. Yes, you're such a good girl, thank you. She starts getting really hot on it, so I feel like this is better for her in the long run. And I'm sure somebody in here is a vet or a vet professional, or like somebody's gonna come at me with like, you're not supposed to cut their hair, or you're not doing it right. And I'm like, I've had her for 12 years. This is legitimately my child. Like, I'm doing the best I can. Like, I can't afford to groom her every 2 weeks. Like, which is like, I groom her once a month. Sometimes every other month. Like, it just depends on like how her hair grows. So yes, you're doing so good, thank you. Yes, you're just doing so well, and I appreciate it. And like, just because she does have this much hair, she takes the longest, which is usually why I get her done first, is just so I can spend the majority of my spoons on her. because when it comes to Yuki, I don't have to do much. Her hair doesn't grow very fast and it doesn't grow very much. So with Yuki, I don't have a whole lot of problems with her hair. Like, I barely have to do anything with her hair. Her hair is so short already, which I kind of appreciate. Not that I would change Saki for the world, you know, but if I ever get another Pekingese, which I know I will, I'll probably end up like making sure that I get a short-haired Pekingese, just because this is a very lengthy, exhaustive process when you have to do it yourself. Like, it's tiring when you have to do it on your own. But it's worth it because my babies are healthy and their coats are great and they're happy, and that's all that really matters to the mama. Yeah, I'm starting and pulling up all the hair and then letting it kind of go every which way it wants to, so it can kind of just give it an all around like shave. And then I shave her tummy and her hoo-ha and her butt completely down, like 100% down, just to keep it super clean. And also when they get older, and if you live in a colder climate, like when they don't have any insulation, that could be really detrimental to them, because that heat leaving their body all at once could actually give them a heart attack. I don't know if you guys know that or not, but you can actually give an older dog a heart attack by not letting them be warm enough and it being too cold outside. Just little FYI there for small dogs like this. Thank you. I'm just spreading out her skin because she has a lot of, like, I don't want to say extra skin, but she's kind of got foldy skin like Mama does, yeah. I decided I did a poll. If you don't know, like, there's a community tab here on YouTube, and I've been putting up pictures lately and a poll and everything like that, like to see if you guys wanted to see my skin, and like if 100 pounds was enough to like even bother with it. So yeah, I think I'm gonna go ahead with that and make one, you know, just for people who are thinking about going through the process and want to see what like losing over 300 pounds does to you and like how much you're left with. Yeah, I know you don't like this part, I'm sorry. She's starting to get annoyed because like if I have to put her on her side or her back, it doesn't feel good. And so I'm trying to like get rid of everything before I get to that stage. But yeah, like I said, I'm going to do a skin flick. I'll probably need Evelyn's help, mostly because, you know, she can hold the camera and, you know, and come in closer in places that needs to come in closer, and, you know, like show you guys like the real deal and all that other stuff, like where if I just have it static like I do right here, you don't really see 100% of everything. So I think that will be a lot more helpful. I wish I had a comb. I usually have a comb in here, but I'm missing like two things, which is like a little brush for the thing, and I'm missing the comb piece, because usually I'd be combing her hair out right now just to get it a little bit more even. Evelyn is at work. I'm doing okay. You know, like I'm not doing 100% the best right now, but it's not like the worst either. I need to get this part sussy. She's not trying to bite me or anything like that. She's just curious on what I'm doing. So you'll see her put her head back, or if I've pulled her hair, she'll let me know. Like I said, she's super duper used to this. So it's not like she doesn't know what to expect. And like me bent over like this really hurts. So to spend, I'm already on 20 minutes of it. So if this cuts off, it's because I've exceeded the amount that YouTube will allow me to upload, because I'm not a big YouTuber. Like they can upload like hours at once. If you're like over a certain amount of subscribers, but I'm not. My channel has been kind of stagnant for a long time because, well, I stopped making videos, number one. So that didn't help anything. But, hold on a second. You're doing so well. Thank you. Yeah, if you'll just let me get your neck, please. Thank you. What was I saying? Sorry, I was getting distracted because I'm trying to get this even. Yeah, my channel has been kind of stagnant for like a couple, like maybe 2 or 3 years now, where I haven't really grown past the like 17,000 mark. And like I haven't made an effort to, like, really, because I'm kind of happy with what I have, and the people that are here I'm pretty happy with. And like the bigger your channel gets, the more trolls you have, and I already have those, so I kind of feel like, why would I go invite more like to join me? Though I'm probably missing out on some really awesome people, I have no doubt. But I also feel like, you know, if it ain't broke, you know, don't fix it. And right now my channel is just the way I want it, with just friends and family. You know, you guys are part of my family now. I feel like we've known each other for years. There's many of you that have watched me like over the years, like since my first video. Some of you have like been with me that long, and I appreciate that. Like I super appreciate you sticking around and like getting to know me and caring about my family and like praying for me and like hanging out and doing stuff with me. I can't tell you how much that means to me in any way, shape, or form. Like I can't express that enough, just because I feel so blessed to have you guys here, to have met some of you. I met a lot of you at the last Weight Loss Surgery Foundation of America that was in Florida. I'm not able to go to the one this year in Vegas, and I highly, highly, highly suggest that if you are in the Vegas area or can get to the Vegas area, to check that out at WSFLA.org. If you're able to do that, you will meet some awesome, awesome people. You will be helping out a fantastic organization that helps people get weight loss surgery when their insurance doesn't pay for it. So this organization is absolutely amazing. It's amazing. And you know, I wish I was asked to go again this year and talk. But like I said, that it just wasn't in the cards. Like it's just not in the cards this year. I wish it was. But I will support from the back and, you know, tell you guys about it. And hopefully some of you will actually go and let me know how it went and show me pictures and tag me and stuff, because man, I would love to go. It sounds like it would be so much freaking fun. It just sounds like it would be an amazing time, and I would love it. Sorry, Saki, I pulled your hair. It just sounds like it would be an amazing, amazing time. She's like, stop pulling my hair. I'm sorry. Hi, Zoe. Like I said, she has so much of it. You kind of have to like get it in like clumps. Like it's like brushing her out over and over and over again with this comb. and then like going back in different directions to get the rest of it. I know you do not enjoy. I'm sorry. Oh, this is actually super exhausting. So if you want to work out, shave your dogs. Like, and I already went to the gym today. Yeah, if you want like an extra workout to like really work out, like groom your own animal. Like that'll help. Somebody is talking to me, but I'm busy. That's my little notification thing that somebody is like leaving me a message. So you might hear that from time to time. So if you do, sorry about that. Sorry about that. Hold on a minute. Alright, her ears are usually like she doesn't appreciate because they do get matted. Sorry, Sussy. Sorry, Sussy. Mommy's trying to get it. I'm just gonna turn her a little. Thank you. This is also kind of meditative, like because you're just doing the same motion over and over again. And if I wasn't talking, like it would just be, stop that please. It would be like just me and her sitting here, like her fussing at me, which is what she's doing right now. This is her version of fussing at me because she stood up. She's like, I don't like this anymore. Can we be done? And I'm like, no, I'm sorry. We are not done, and we won't be done for a bit. So she's like, but you pulled my hair, and I'm like, I know, I'm sorry. Mommy's trying. I might have to get this myself. Hold on. There's like a knobble in here that I need to get quit. There we go. Sometimes she gets a knobble in here and then it makes it hard to do it. Don't. I'm gonna clean that off anyway. You wouldn't believe how much hair I already have down here. It's ridiculous. She's like, please, can we be done? And I'm like, no. I may not even do Yuki today. Like, this is rough. There we go, that's better. She's like, for who? I'm like, I get it, I get it. Ugh. Her mommy's gonna come home and be like, oh my God, my baby. She always does that. She's like, oh my God, what have you done, woman? And I'm like, I'm just doing what I gotta do to keep our dogs clean. Please and thank you. I would love to take them to a professional groomer, but that's expensive. Like, when I can do it all at home, like, why wouldn't you? I have the time, like, I have the effort, and I've been doing it for a really freaking long time, so why wouldn't I just continue to do so? It's being really easy around her ears. because I don't want to hurt her. You're just such a good girl. You are just the perfect baby. Mommy appreciates you so much. You're just so wonderful. Thank you. It's probably like whatever. Turn this way a little. Thank you. You know, if you sat, motion would be a little easier if you would just sit sort of kind of still. She's like, no. But this is what you get, bitch. Deal with it. Like, fair enough. She's such a good girl. She really is. Like, she is the perfect baby. Perfect. She knows it too. She's like, damn right I'm perfect. I'm perfect in every way. She's like, hell yeah. Come here. I know, thank you though. Maybe I'm biased. I probably am super biased, but like, Pekingese are just the greatest dogs on the planet. Like, the best. Like, they're the best freaking dogs on the planet. And I don't care what anybody else says, like, they are. You can't change my mind. Can't change my mind. Sorry, not sorry. I believe that they are the best things that are on this planet. I'm just gonna hold this really quickly and get it. Just let me do it this way. This will be faster. See how like putting up with my shit she is? She's like, yeah, fine. lot of people will pay somebody $50, $60 to do it. And like I said, if that was in the cards, I'd be like, yeah, don't mind if I do. But I don't mind doing this. Like, she's my baby. Like, she's my everything. I want to make sure that she's groomed and taken care of. Like, I want to make sure she looks good and feels good. Like, she's my life. Like, Evelyn, her, and Yuki are like legit my life. Like, I want her to feel good every day. Like, and if that means that, you know, I can do something small like this, like just keeping her comfortable, then I'll do it. Like 100%. Cleaning up the edges around her ears. God, you're the best. What she doesn't like is when I end up flipping her over. That's when she's like, do not appreciate. And I'm like, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Because it probably doesn't feel good because this is a hard ass ground. Like, so, you know, I can freaking relate. I can relate, puppy. I can relate. Mommy needs to get this side because I've got the other side pretty much done. So I'll try to hurry up, okay? This is murder on my back. I think this is already like 37 minutes and like it's absolute murder, Sarasaki, on my back. It's pulling her hair because she has so much hair right here. Sorry, Sasa. Hi, Zoe. Hi, Zoe. She's like, don't pull my hair, bitch. Don't pull my hair. Do you guys ever talk for your dogs? Like, if your dogs had a voice, like, me and Evelyn do that all the time. Like, we talk like she like speaks to us. Like, we do it all the time. Like, her voice is like, no. It's like, are you okay? She's like, no. Do you want me to be doing this right now? No, thank you. You're like, I don't really appreciate this. I'm tired and I just want to lay back down and you make me look like a fool. Like, it's not gonna be even, and then everybody on the internet's gonna make fun of me. And I'm like, baby, I'm sorry. She's like, no, you're not. You're mean, mommy. I'm like, yeah, I know. I am a mean mommy, but a mommy that loves you nonetheless. I love you so much. You are the best baby in the whole wide world. You are. And I love you. And all I want to do is see you happy. Sorry for pulling your hair. Stop that. She's like, quit pulling my hair. I need that brush. Damn it. Be a hell of a lot easier if I had that brush. Then she wouldn't be like staring at me right now with daggers. She's like, quit pulling my hair. Please. I'm sorry. Oh my goodness. Would you stop that? Stop it. It's just she has so much hair back here. I'm gonna do it this way first then, okay? Is that better? Like if I do it this way first and then I go up the other way, will you be less pissy? If I just get rid of some of this hair down here first and then go up the other way? Madam? Yes? You were making me mad. I know. I'm sorry. You were pulling on all my hair. I'm sorry. If Mommy hadn't forgotten her brush, it would have been so much easier. And then you wouldn't be sitting here like she's pulling my hair out on national YouTube, national television. That's so funny. Not quite, Saki, not quite. Not TV. Be thankful about that. I just need to get in there, I'm sorry. Just trying to figure out a way to like get some of this hair down here without her like yelling at me. Because she really doesn't like the clippers down here closer to her feet. And I'm like, I know, I get it. They don't like it. Trying to like shake it through, because if I shake it through, I'm more likely to get like through it without pulling. So much hair. You guys don't even know. Like wait until I wait until I like pull her off this and just show you the sheer amount of hair. And like I said, if it cuts me off, that's because the video capacity of what YouTube will allow me to do is reached. And like I'll have to start a second one. But I'll have to let this one upload first, and then I can delete it and start it again, because it eats up my phone memory to keep the video, like long videos like this, and that's why it doesn't let me make like super long videos. Oh, stop it. I don't like you playing with my hair. I don't like it. Please stop. You're annoying me now. I know it. Let me do it this way first. Yeah. Let me do it that way first. Is that better? Can you put your butt up for me? I'm like lifting her up just so I can get a better like hold on some of this. So I've got her by the tail kind of just holding it while I'm going through the hair. And she's like trying to sit down, so she's like, stop it, I want to sit down. I'm like, okay. Stop being mad. She's like, you can only subject me to some of this, like, like legit torture. She's like, I'm done. Like, she'll get to that point too, where she'll look at me and she'll be like, I don't care if you're finished for today, I'm done. And I'll be like, okay, baby. Okay, baby. Mommy needs to see the rest of your body, please. Like your butt. You need to see your butt, please. I'm gonna go up this way. I don't know if you guys can even really see what I'm doing. Like, I guess this is just me rambling at you while I'm shaving my dog that you can't see. But this is as low as the tripod goes, and like I said, it doesn't allow me to push it down. So this is as good as I could get, because I wasn't able to get any closer to the wall. If I went any further back, you guys wouldn't be able to hear me. So just be happy with what I can do, please. Like, I'm trying so hard to make everybody happy, and like, it's almost an impossible task. Like, it's an impossible task. You can't make everybody happy, but I try so hard, like, to listen to you guys' criticisms and, like, do everything. I don't remember if I mentioned it. I think I did, about the video that I uploaded today, which is the one where I'm not talking. Please, guys, like, it's not a big deal. I'm perfectly fine. There's just sometimes I just don't want to talk. And, like, I still want to share me cleaning with you guys. I just don't want to talk. Like, I want to listen to my music. And I thought that would be okay. And yes, I was a little emotional and I was crying a little bit, but it wasn't like boo-hooing my eyes out. It was just, you know, just me trying to process some stuff that I'm going through right now. And, you know, I wrote exactly what the video was going to be like. Like, so it wasn't a surprise. Like, I didn't write that it was, you know, that I was talking through the whole thing. I actually said no words. And ASMR, which is pretty much just, you know, noises. So just listening to the clinking of dishes and all that other stuff. Like, yeah, Sucky, you're so good. You're just so good. You're so perfect. You're just the best baby ever. Thank you so much for belonging to me and loving me and being my baby for so long. Mommy didn't know. I wouldn't know what to do without you. You're just so perfect and so sweet and so kind. And you just make my life so wonderful. You do. You make my life so wonderful. Thank you. Thank you for being there for me all the time. Thank you for loving me and supporting me and cuddling me when I have a bad day. Thank you. Because she really does, like, that. She really is like my emotional support animal. Like, she really truly is. Even more so than Yuki. Like, Yuki will come to me if I'm crying and stuff like that. Like, they're therapy dogs. Like, they're more for emotional support than anything else. So that, to me, you know, and I don't take them anywhere with me. So, like, before somebody starts screaming, you're not supposed to do this or that, and I'm like, they don't go anywhere with me right now. And I actually have notes from my psychiatrist and my psychologist saying that I do need emotional support animals, and, like, so I could, but I choose not to. I choose just to leave them at home when I go out and do stuff. I'm kind of doing this, Sucky, so I need your paw. And I need to flip you around. Yeah. Thank you. Thank you so much. You're just being the best. Yes, you are. Thank you for snorting in my face. I appreciate that as usual. She's like, no problem. Happy to oblige. Pekingese snort. That is one of the things that owning a Pekingese, that people, like, just like some dogs drool, these like sneeze in your face or everywhere or on everywhere or in everything. Like, that's what they do. They sneeze on, in, around everything. So yeah, if that's not something you can deal with, then these are not the dogs for you. But I've been dealing with it for so many years, like, I don't even notice it. I guess just like kids, like, when they give you, like, big slobbery kisses, or, like, you know, they put food, let me have your hand, please. When they put their food in your mouth or get shit sticky, like, you just don't care. You're so used to it. Like, I'm so used to her sneezing on everything and on everyone, and, like, you know, like, I'm constantly cleaning my glasses because either her or Yuki has sneezed on them. So yeah, it's just funny that way. Dog hair on my face, dog hair up my nose, dog hair and everything. You are so wonderful. Thank you. And thank you guys for sitting here, like, hanging out with me while I do it. Like, you guys are awesome. I appreciate that. Let me look up, please. I want to get as much of this as I can. And then come back down. I may not do Yuki on this video, to be honest with you. My back is like absolutely hurting me, and this, I still have to like give them a bath. So like Yuki I might have to save for another video, and then like just give her a bath, and like Yuki have to be stinky for one more day. So that might have to happen because this hurts me. I'm very like hunched over like this, like is for long periods of time, does not do well with my back. Okay. Yes, I know you don't particularly care for that. Now I'm gonna have to flip her over, which is her least favorite part of this. So if you would be so kind as to stand up for a second so I can kind of gaze what we're doing here. Yeah, can you help me out? No. Can you help me out here? Come here. We're not done. We're far from done. Come here. I'm just gonna see what we're working with here. Yeah, you're a good girl. Stay. Stay. Hold still. No, that means you have to hold still. Hold still. Well, I'm not perfect at this, okay? So if you're expecting like super high quality, like you're gonna be really sad. You're gonna be like super sad because like that's not gonna happen. Now, the worst part of your day. Okay, and this is when I flip her over and we go to town on the actual hair. And then I just get her tummy and the bottom of her feet, just so she has more traction. So, let me do this real quick to see if that works better. Yeah. What the hell? Yuki, stop it. He's like, what are you doing to my sister? What are you doing? I hate it. She doesn't look happy. I know. Mommy will be done before you know it if you'll just hold still. I will legit be done before you know it. Puffs off your thing. Now I'm getting all the hair off her pads. So like when she goes to run upstairs, like she gets traction because she hasn't been, and it can make her slip. And we don't want that. No, we don't. And this also makes it easier for me to clip her nails when it's time for me to do that. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for letting me get on this. Yeah. You're such a good girl. Yes, you are. You're just such a good girl. You're just so perfect. You're just a perfect baby. Yeah, the other hand, please. Plus, to be honest with you, after hearing all the like PetSmart and like Petco places, like cutting your dog and like the dog dies and shit like that, like I'm terrified to let somebody else like groom my babies. Like I've had it done in the past and that's why I know how much it is. But like if I can do it myself, I'd rather just do it myself. Yeah, you'll have traction because you'll be able to see your feet. Well, not see your feet, but you'll be able to feel your feet. Oh my goodness. And you know, I just did this like maybe 2 months ago. Maybe 2 months ago, I did all this. So when I say that you have to do this kind of often, especially with a long-haired Pekingese, I wasn't joking. This is quite often. And it's a lengthy process that most people don't get. Yes, Saki, we're almost done, I promise. Because she's starting to reach her limit of patience with me, and I could tell. I know this would be hella faster if I let somebody else do it. And now I'm going to clean around her hoo-ha area just so she doesn't have pee-pee on it when she goes to the bathroom. Just kind of keeping that area all nice and clean. Her least favorite parts are me touching her butt. Don't touch my butt. Leave my butt alone. And I'm like, I'm trying. Hold still, please. I believe I can leave you alone. So if we stand you up like this, and I can beat most of this hair off you. So that most of this hair will stay on my shirt, apparently, and on this thing. You're such a good baby. Yes, you are. I am done. I am. I'm finished. Yeah. Oh, you're such a good girl. Your mom is a good girl. Alright, so I don't want her streaking off into the house before I had a chance to get most of this off. So I'm just taking my time to kind of stop. You have problems down here? Something wrong? Everything okay? Alright. Come here. Come here. Come here. Oh my god, this shirt. Hold on. You guys will see in just a second, like, how much hair I just got off that dog. Ow. And then she wants to be let outside. Did I lock the door? Of course I did. Be free. Alright guys, I'm done with her. I have to give her a bath. I'm gonna roll up this tarp and get rid of all the hair. I'm gonna put all this shit over there. I think I've had enough of this shirt. So if nobody told you today that they love you, I do. If nobody told you today that you're beautiful and amazing, please allow me to be the first one to tell you I love you. You're beautiful. You're amazing. You are kind and compassionate. You are stunning, and I am proud of you. Thank you for spending time with me today. I know this was over an hour. I'm so excited. Like I said, I have to wash her and she'll be good to go. And then I will do Yuki another day because I'm in a lot of pain. A lot of pain. So if nobody told you today that you would be missed, I would miss you. I need you and I want you here. Thank you so much again for everything you do for me, for all the support I get, and I will talk to you very, very, very soon. I love your beautiful, gorgeous, amazing faces. I hope everyone's having a wonderful day no matter where the hell you happen to be in the world. Bye.